Here with us, Rohit, how do the levels look right now and the trading action? Is this bout of weakness yesterday and today backed by volumes?
So surely the volumes are not there. Good afternoon. And what it looks like is that, most of the global markets have actually run up into this Federal Reserve FOMC meeting that we are going into. And with the anticipation that, probably we are done with the rate cycle and, things will ease going forward. I'm not sure it's that straightforward. First and second, given that the markets have optimistically priced in an event, there's a very good chance you get the classic, buy in expectation, sell on news kind of behavior. Of course, our markets seem to be reacting both yesterday and today ahead of it, but most global markets have held up US and Europe into the event. And they're getting short-term overbought. So that really creates a reason for, some kind of selling to come in due to profit booking, or whether it's a trend reversal, we'll only figure out as the pattern develops. But I think we've priced in a lot of the positives. You have the holidays getting closer and closer for the second half of December, which should see the momentum wane. And that's I think, sort of why you're seeing this sell-off in equity.
Sure. So, Rohit, given the scenario, what do you think is the best tactical trade right now within sectors, within stock specific at the index level?
So that's slightly tough because a lot of the sectors that were doing well have already run up a lot. And they're actually seeing reversals on the momentum indicator. Whether I talk about realty index or I talk about pharma, they're all losing momentum as of now. The RMI indicator that we use is giving sell signals on many of these key sectors. So slightly difficult to take a bullish trade here. If at all we'll take one, we'll possibly take a bearish trade and start, of course, with the index and look at, of course, the sectors which have moved up the most, then can give you a correction as well. But yeah, I think we will look at the sell side, starting with the index, as in when, position size into it. We have today, if there's a bounce at the second half of the day today, that would give a good opportunity to sell into it.
So the one pocket, I'll come back to the pharma index once again. Pharma, some of the guys which are coming back, DRL's come back, Oro has come back. Would you bet on any of the, just for understanding, any of the chart setups looking good in pharma?
So I'm trying to actually take a slightly, macro call. Some, like, for example, the pharma index has sort of achieved the objective that we were looking for in this particular rally. So once the index has done that, will I go down and drill into, okay, is there still a pharma stock that looks good? Short term, definitely we will not do that because we will not trade against the index view. So then that only leaves us thinking slightly longer term. My sense is that as we are getting closer and closer into 2024, I don't want to be, buying anything here, even from an investment standpoint, because the various risks that were there on the table maybe a month back, which today looks like, oh, there's no risk, let's buy something. I think that's the misnomer. You need to pay attention to risk once you've had a good rally. Will the US economy really slow down and impact the Indian market as well? The possibility is pretty high. In fact, and I've been talking about this, one of the ignored factors in our market is the currency itself, which, along with Nifty knocking at all-time highs, the USD INR is also knocking at all-time highs. And that is a situation we've really never seen historically, which shows that we have a currency problem that is not being addressed. And at some point of time, we are going to see a significant currency risk as far as India is concerned. This is something I've been highlighting. I'm sure the RBI will deny it, but I think there is a problem.
Sure. Let's see what happens of that currency risk that we are facing. But Rohit, just coming back to the stocks, what would you recommend to do in power and power ancillary stocks? And I'm including the financiers as well, which are sitting at record high level.
So if I put it in 2 words, I'll say book profits.
Best way to put it. I wouldn't probe you further on that, and in fact, I'll let you go. Thanks so much, Rohit, for joining us with that quick take on the market and, of course, your top bets and stock-specific and sector-specific recommendations. But the stock in focus has been PI.